Slay or Die here. Let me adjust you guys just a little bit. Slay or Die here. Welcome back to my channel. The title of my video is They Don't Like Black People. And where did I get that saying from? It's from remember when Kanye West, during the Hurricane Katrina, someone had asked him, why didn't President Bush do something for this hurricane? Why didn't he act sooner? And someone says, well, and Kanye said he doesn't like black people. So whether that's neither here or there. What I'm talking about is the beauty community, and I was reading comments in one person's in their particular commentary on the whole debacle that is going on. You guys know what it is, so I don't even want to mention it. What I want to mention is this issue that keeps coming up within the beauty influencers. And so one of the comments says is, why are beauty influencers always coming for black people, either saying we're ugly or whatever, disparaging us or whatever? And I thought a lot of hard about this, and I looked online to see if I could find anything, any commentary, and I could not find anything. And my belief is that the beauty community has not caught up with how the beauty community is extremely. Some people in the beauty community are extremely self-centered, self-important, and when they think something or someone is lower than them, whether it's the person's social economic status, whether it's where the person lives, or this person's skin color, they have a need to feel superior. And for so long, society has said that the white standard of beauty is primo, is supreme, and that the black standard of beauty is like a trend. So big butts are a trend now, which is interesting to me. But big butts and fuller lips, and I remember hearing a local personality disparage Michelle Obama and say that she was fat. How's she telling people to get in shape when she's fat with her big booty, but didn't go and say something nice about Kim Kardashian? It's like, okay, I mean, you're just saying, I mean, why are you saying that? I mean, you know what I mean? And I feel like that some of the beauty influencers only feel that black people are just beneath them, feel that we are how the majority of cosmetic companies have been viewing us, either to be ignored or disliked, not even catered to. And so that's why I feel like we're always not always the target, but you guys know what I mean. Why we're frequently the target, because we've been dismissed, ignored, you know, in the beauty community, and it's really sad that another minority would say something bad about the skin color of another minority. What if you guys said Mississippi? I can't remember what it is. Mississippi Magula or something like that. Denzel Washington was in it, and he was getting married or dating a girl who was Indian, and the Indian guy was like giving Denzel a hard time, and he's like, look, you're only a few shades darker than me or lighter, and like, you're giving me a hard time because I'm black. But guys, and we need to really have a discussion about this. Not only the racism that goes on between black and white, we need to talk about the racism that goes on between particular races, because as the population is changing, I am seeing it more and more. And especially when the standard of beauty is starting to morph a little bit more. Now, another thing I want to address was why it wasn't right to call Omarosa a dog. Well, people are like, well, that's just racist. Yeah, it is. And let me tell you why. Because how many times have black people been referred to as not human, animals, monkeys, can't control our passions, can't control ourselves? You know what I mean? So referring to a black person as an animal is additionally insulting on top of whatever else. You know what I mean? And I was trying to explain this to a white person. They were calling me racist because I was explaining it. I mean, I was talking the same matter of fact tone like you guys, and it's like some people just do not want to do their research, you know. And that's what I feel. So let me put my conspiracy crown on. So my reasoning is I feel, I put my glasses on. These are kind of cute. I got these from Aldo. It's got a little scratch or something. But I'm hoping I can swap these out for prescription lenses. So that would be really cool. I'm gonna put them on. You guys tell me what you think. But anyways, I feel like, you know, oh, we can just disparage. We can just talk about black people like, you know, trash. They're dogs. They're beneath us. No, we're not. We're not people. We are people, you know. We should be loved equally and treated equally no matter what walk of life we come from. And just because you're not the majority race, just because you're not white does not give you permission to disparage another race. You guys saw where that congresswoman referred to her opponent as Ching Chong whatever. I mean, I was appalled at that. It's like, what makes you think that's okay because you're black? And in the beauty community, between certain minority groups, it's like black people are just, you know, less than, beneath their standard, and it's sad. So hopefully we can raise some awareness and talk about that deep seed that's in there and just root that thing out. So tell me what you think. Sorry about that. I got a little too expressive there and knocked my lamp down. But anyways, tell me what you think. Drop your comment below. Your experiences with minority on minority friction, and tell me what you think of everything that's going on and how can we make it better? How can we not fall into the same trap of this trend, of this coming and going trend of disparaging certain groups based on their race or whatever. All right, get back with me, Slay Squad. I love that. All right, take care. Slay or die, y'all.